Welcome to Mackncheeze Music Podcast with your hosts, Bryan DeHart.
Hey everybody, it's Bryan at Mackncheeze. We're going to have a great episode today. Our guests are Dan Meunier and Sean Hudson, members of the Seattle band Mackncheeze.
Hit me now.
And they hit it hard.
You got to ask yourself one question.
Yeah, and what's that?
Ha!
That pretty much sums it up. We're going to be discussing songwriting, inspiration, and what holds the band together.
These go to 11.
And so does Mackncheeze. Here we go.
Here's Johnny.
It's going to be all dead space.
All
from
right,
here on
here
out.
we are.
We have nothing to talk about.
There we go.
No, actually, we don't have a lot to talk about. So, hey man, this is Bryan at Mackncheeze. Dan, introduce yourself.
My name is Danny Meunier. I'm a singer. I'm a lover of life.
There you
How
go.
about that?
So, do you have Bryan DeHart, Daniel Meunier, and the lovely Sean Hudson?
With no accent.
I'm not French like you two fancy people.
That's French.
Pardon me.
Very French.
Pardon me.
Very French.
Pardon me.
Yes. So, anyway, we're here to talk about Dan and Sean's project going on. The band is called Mackncheeze.
Knuckles.
Yeah. So, let me just start from the beginning. When did you two guys meet each other?
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a good question.
That is a good question.
I don't remember meeting you.
Hey,
I'm just going to say first band practice.
I stayed away from this guy for so long. Pretty much because he was like always the cool dude that,
Right.
you know.
I think we played, I don't even remember.
We played music in the 80s.
Yeah.
At
Wow.
some
Clubs
way, shape, or
downtown.
form,
Yeah.
and some kind of passage. And, we're all like, the cool dudes on the block. So we didn't really have any, I don't know, I don't want to say disrespect, but we were just doing our things. And then,
Those guys think they're cool.
yeah, that's what we all thought, I guess.
Right.
Yeah?
There was a competition back there when
that's
you're in your
Seattle.
20s.
I don't know if it's a competition more or less than we're all just working things out.
Yeah.
And then it became a competition, I guess.
Wow.
But then,
So stop
With Knuckles.
stalking me. Just kidding.
Really?
He doesn't stalk me that much.
I just park outside the house.
I know, man. My daughter's
It's not like
my daughter says, "Dude, you got to call the cops."
Yeah. I'm not there for your daughter. She's the one making it weird.
Okay. All right. That's enough. That's enough. What's your next question?
So, my next question is, so you guys have formed the band Mackncheeze, and so what is the beginnings of that? What was the process that brought you into that situation?
I wasn't even there.
Oh.
Sean wasn't there, but Sean, actually, you were always there because you were always someone that we wanted to have in the band.
Oh.
At some way, I think when we first started, that wasn't really a concept for us, but as we started to get really serious and things got harder for us as far as like the commitment side of it, we were always looking for someone who could like really be a powerhouse conceptually.
Hey, how about that? You're a powerhouse.
He's a total powerhouse.
Yeah.
You
That's
know,
the
I have
nicest thing
much
anyone's ever
respect for
called
this
me.
guy.
Yeah, I know.
Totally, and I'll never say it again. No, I'll always say it because this guy's fucking amazing.
He says that now, but you guys call me because Ricky disappeared, right?
So who was Ricky?
So there's Ricky's a whole.
That's a whole nother story.
a whole nother story.
Go there. Let's talk about Ricky.
Okay, so
Hey, Ricky.
Hey, Ricky, we love you, man.
So here's my story. I was playing in a couple of groups, and I wasn't what you would call a singer, or I didn't have the posture of a singer at that point. And these guys were looking to have a singer in their power-packed energy writing styles that they were having. And I tried out for them, and it didn't work. And then years later, we got together.
So, like, how many years? What are you talking
like
about?
maybe 9 or 10.
You're talking about Jim and Kevin and,
That's
yeah,
substantial.
Ricky.
Yeah.
They were all playing.
They don't even remember. But I went up in the Chop House, which is like a practice space in Capitol Hill years ago.
The Chop House?
The Chop House. And I think I'm getting that right. And we had like a bastardized session. And I walked out thinking those guys think I suck. And I did.
Couldn't have sucked that bad.
But it set up the stage for, like, coming back and killing it later.
Yeah.
You know,
Screw those guys, I'll show them.
Yeah, it took me 10 fucking years. I rode off of my skateboard with like $2. Yeah.
So anyway, wasn't Knuckles. What were you guys called before I was in the band?
We were called...
Spectre.
Yeah, we were called a couple of things. We tried a couple of names out. Decision-making processes in this band is very hard.
It's very difficult.
It's
we
very
all
difficult.
have
Very difficult.
musical opinions, so we're very big-headed
And we don't
about
want to offend anybody, so there's like, all kinds of crazy psychological bullshit going on. But eventually we decided on Knuckles because we want to fucking
That
make
was
an
after
impact. And
so
we want to fucking smash it hard, and that was like...
makes sense.
And
makes sense.
And the bass player's dog is called Knuckles, and he said, if you don't name your band Knuckles, well, I'm going to fucking rip your balls off.
Yeah, there you go.
And
Knuckles actually sits in practice with headphones and lays there in the middle of
waiting
practice
to rip
with
our
this.
Yeah, well, that's good. So
Yeah.
he doesn't have to hear the volume, right? So he's kept his hearing.
He does. He leaves when it gets too loud.
As opposed to the rest of you.
Pardon?
That was my point.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So anyway, Ricky, who was the guitar player, it was my brother Kevin Hudson,
Yep.
Jim Robbins on drums, Dan Mackncheeze singing,
Yep.
and Ricky
Jim is still playing drums to this
and
day.
Kevin
Okay,
and Ricky Ricardo.
And killing it.
Ricky Ricardo. Hey, Lucy!
I call him Ricky. I knew him as Ricky when he was a kid. He's Ricardo now. I don't want to disrespect him, but he's fucking Ricky. And so
fucking Ricky.
Ricky Middlebrooks.
Yeah.
So Ricky had some things going on in his life. He couldn't do the band seriously. So they called me up. They had you guys had a show in like 10 days.
Oh, no, this guy killed it.
So it was a lot of work.
This is a normal story
He
for this
fucking
guy.
killed it.
Well, so I was with this band,
But the
and
funny-
they hired me, and I had 10 days. I had 3 days to learn the songs.
Funny
we
thing
played,
is-
we played
Total Sean thing.
We played the Royal Room, and I was literally up there. I had a music stand, and I had like handwritten notes of all the sons, of all the little
Sean,
breaks
it's
and all
not
the
jazz,
stuff.
man. What are you doing with the music stand?
I mean, I don't have a great memory.
What happened to that?
And like in the middle of the song when it's going to come to the break,
wait.
like the paper would fall
think
off,
he-
and I'm like, oh my god, what am I going to do? I have to remember and do it naturally.
I think he's saying he's a true musician. He has no memory.
What?
What? What?
So,
Yeah, what?
so that was pretty cool, and it was like, I don't know. When I first got there, Kevin's my brother. Me and him have played music since we've been children, so I got along with him good. Jim is the exact opposite of me. Jim's very detailed.
Yeah, you guys
has to
just-
work everything out.
You guys
I'm
shadow
like,
box. A
Yeah,
lot.
I just let things flow.
Which puts a lot of energy into our
Yeah.
band, and it's an amazing
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
And I was like, why is this fucking character Dan singing for us? Because you weren't like strong vocally at practices. You were kind of working.
Oh,
you're
no,
always
the
working
truth
stuff
comes
out.
out. I was weak.
You weren't strong vocally. You hadn't been singing that much.
That's actually a
like,
perspective.
Yeah, yeah.
It's a perspective.
But you got to the
That's
show.
not-
We
yeah.
got to the show, and you killed it. And you were entertaining, and you have more energy than anybody I've ever seen. Your vocals were awesome. I still have that tape. I still have a recording of that.
So, should we do a reach around right now?
Yeah, I understand. That was a.
Hey, this is Mackncheeze music.
Yeah,
we are
back-
not that kind of studio.
No.
I was talking to you.
Oh! Yeah, well.
That's
yeah.
Mac and
Still,
that's cheesy.
Yeah, still.
But that was cool.
No, that just shows the love that we have for each other. I
Right.
think that I think musically we surprised each other. I'm pretty much off the cuff. I have a lot of inspiration off of inspirational improvisation.
Yeah.
And that's what this guy brought to the band. And I think
Kev-
we all knew that
Sean,
was.
yeah,
I think we all
absolutely.
knew that was going to happen. we got together thinking that, okay, what are our options for continuing for a person who doesn't want to be in the band, who is a major songwriter in the band, and how are we going to proceed with this with the energy that we did, and then this guy comes along with what he offers. And we made it work, and it was an
Just
amazing
happens
thing.
to be the bass player's brother.
The bass brother, that's what
That helped.
Yeah.
Like I don't know anyone, but I guess I
They've
get my
been playing
brother to
music
cover for a
together
little
since they
bit.
were 5 or three.
Normally,
It might have been
normally
3.
that wouldn't be cool, but it was a great experience. We trust each other. I know these guys are
big thing. Yeah.
I'm a self-learned musician. And these guys come from, I know your history, but I know your brother's history is more schooled with the other 2 members of the group that we were in. So there was a
Cornish
capacity that we were trying to achieve with being raw.
Cornish?
And being Cornish. These guys are from, yep, totally.
And the drummer too?
And the drummer too.
Oh my
God. And the drummer too. No more drummer jokes out there.
We're not going to digress.
So what was? I mean, I don't know. Like when I first got there, I was playing somebody else's songs. So I was playing Ricky and you guys' songs. I just had to learn them. Then there was a whole thing where we need to write music together and stuff. So that was a whole nother learning process.
That's a very cool process.
Yeah.
Very, very cool.
But
process.
it wasn't like we were all. First of all, we were all trying to. All right, let's let everyone. All ideas are good. And then after a while, it's like, man, the song.
Maybe
it's a minute and a half, and we have 37 different parts in it. Maybe all the ideas are good.
We're pretty good at that.
So then we started just cutting each other off, and it was adversarial. It's so weird, the whole process. And we finally now have known each other enough so that we can kind of communicate, and it's less like I'm right and you're wrong. No, we're not doing that. What are you thinking? No, just try it, bro. Bro, just try it. We'll see.
Yeah, we're definitely more patient with
each other, with the process.
I'd like to say that we can keep our ideas in our head and not be inhibited by the process of writing. Because sometimes when you write stuff and you don't get to fulfill your idea, you lose it and it goes out into the ocean and it's gone forever. But what we've been able to do as a band, which I hope I never lose this. I mean, I don't want to do this again with the magic that we have
group,
together.
yeah.
Right.
Does that make sense to you?
Absolutely.
I don't want to fucking do it again, but I will if I have to. But with these guys, is we have the ability to retain shit and bring it back later, and make it make sense because we respect each other's ideas and our points of view, and what we especially in these times right now. I mean,
right.
This is really
very,
very
crazy.
schizophrenic for everybody.
Absolutely. You're right. Yeah.
And we haven't been together as a band since fucking February.
Right.
So, but
I mean, we've gotten together. We haven't played together.
Yeah.
Any music.
But what my point is that we're not going to lose that ability to write the way that we do and to be able to retain stuff and respect the abilities of each other's talents, to where, oh, I remember what you were saying back then, and it finally hit me in my core, and now I can play that rhythm, or now I can hear that melody, or now I know what the fuck your crazy lyrics are talking about.
Actually, I'd love to talk about your lyrics, man, because I love your lyrics. They're ridiculous and insightful at the same time, man. So I didn't even know.
So why don't we talk about that? What is the process that you do to write lyrics?
process, to write lyrics is, for me, shit. That's
I can tell you what I see just visually. He's a feel guy. Like he'll sit there for an hour if we're going over and over a song, and like, you got anything, Dan? Nope, not feeling it. And there's other times when we get something and he'll like, keep going, play that over and over, play that over and over.
Automatic, yeah.
It's a really kind of a flow thing with him, and it's kind of amazing because of the stuff that comes out of you.
Well, these guys,
I totally get that.
Yeah,
I understand that
my point
totally.
is these guys allow me to do that, and you
That's
can't
it's
fucking buy that.
Very, very freeing for you, right?
You can't buy it.
Yeah.
And so that makes a band.
Yeah.
That's brothership. That's brotherhood. That's love.
Yeah.
That's exposing yourself naked because we know you have the talent to do it. You know, it's like the building the fucking $6 million man. We have the technology.
Yeah, that's right. Your guys' rehearsal schedules. How often do you rehearse?
I mean, since February, none.
Well, I mean, actually, if it was like normal times.
I mean, we all have lives. I work nights. Jim's in the kitchen. He works normal times. Dan, everyone else kind of has normal jobs. So I'm the most difficult one to get scheduled. But we get together.
That's weird,
right? We can get together once a week, and if there's a show coming up, we do
He's
2 or
in
3.
Everybody's kitchen.
We do it in every day we could before a show's coming up because we know we got to be on. We had one bad show, and look, I'm never fucking doing that again, right?
Yeah, for me, it when Sean joined the band, it was no longer a club, it was a job, and then we have to respect the responsibilities of other people's responsibilities to make the job, and then it prolongs the process. And if it's a fleeting moment, you're not going to survive.
right?
But if you have patience to let things grow and let somebody that you appreciate add when they can, where they can, and how they can, then becomes something really fucking explosive and magical. And if you don't take the time to let that happen, you just keep starting over.
Yeah. Yep.
And so I think we allowed each other to do that because you guys are family, and I've known these guys for fucking eons.
Yeah.
And I've been on the other side of the road where you don't take time to let that happen, and you just fucking you implode.
Right.
You implode yourself.
I get that.
And you never let yourself dial into the atmosphere that you're fucking involved in. That's a tragedy. If you don't let that happen, it's a kind of a tragedy. Then you're constantly starting over and over and over and over and over and over and over. And I think we allowed ourselves to let that happen, so it's been a great thing. And plus, I know these guys. These guys are my fucking family.
Right?
So
we'll go hang out, have a great time.
No, I don't really like hanging out with you, but
Actually,
I was more talking.
I just hung out with you guys.
yeah.
I was just
And it
talking
was
about
a
my
lot of
brother.
fun.
That's not true. Yeah.
A lot of fun.
I know,
man.
it's
Son
not
of a
true.
bitch.
Son of a bitch.
Yeah, so you do not talk about his mom like that. That is wrong.
Hello.
The bullet that didn't fire. Son of a bitch.
Yeah. So anyway, then Ricky came back into the band. So we were just starting to get, we had this thing formed. I learned their songs. We just started writing. And then Ricky was able to come back. So we had to rework the same songs with me and him on guitar.
Were you a 5-piece at that time?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
And that was great. Ricky is super creative. I like to have another kind of voice over the top that I can play with or play rhythm to, or we kind of worked really well together.
You're
I
really
love
good at that.
playing with
You're
Ricky.
awesome at that.
But things in his life changed again. He moved down to Olympia. But it was all for good. It's all good, positive things for him, right? He hadn't been working. He's got a great relationship, and he's super happy. And he needed to do some stuff to get himself together. So, pretty much right before the whole shutdown thing, it was back to just the 4 of us. So now it's like I feel like we have to relearn how to write again, how to do all that stuff that we were so
That's a
good
concept.
at. And so
I think, Sean, that we're always going to be a big band because the things that we hear are bigger than what our unit is.
Right.
And
Totally.
you know, I mean, I don't want to like explode the band and like add like fucking multiple singers and like the groupies and all that stuff and like your girlfriend slept with my girlfriend, blah 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 blah, whatever. But I think our core
30 years ago.
yeah, I know, totally. Yeah, right. Yeah, I'm sorry. That was a different band. I'm sorry. But no, I think that like what you're saying are experiences of like really not taking things too seriously. And giving credence to people's process has really helped us, and it was really frustrating for me because I'm like, I gotta get it now.
Yeah,
That's
yep.
me.
I'm the
That's
same way.
me too. I understand.
That's
about
everybody.
That. Yeah.
That's everybody. Because I mean, it's a fucking lottery, and you gotta fucking put your numbers in right fucking now.
Yep.
Yeah, that's right. That's
But
right.
that's not true. And so, and the good things, realize that good things that happen. Just like it happens when it happens.
Yeah.
Fuck you, motherfuckers. Right?
What kind of music would you say is our style? Because
That's a good question.
you know, I have my opinions.
Personally,
I wanna hear what Dan says.
I call it hard rock. It's what I call it.
Yeah.
You know, that's like way too
Well-
limiting. It's like ordering a latte. That's just saying you're just saying coffee. That's just
Well,
saying it's like a half-calf latte with non-fat
yeah.
and some cinnamon or the vanilla.
Well, with my latte, I don't want a lot of milk if I want to get high.
Yeah.
Hello.
I just
stop.
go to Starbucks and order a nitro. That's what I do.
All right.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
anyway, what would you call us though?
I was
without
just
the latte
dismissed.
terms.
He said,
I'm used to being dismissed. It's the story of my life.
I don't know how you can make a
Whatever.
joke
I'm
out
gonna
of
start calling you
latte,
Nitro though. I kind of like that as a nickname for you.
Oh,
and that
latte,
adds,
thank you.
what is it? Buzzsaw or sawmill?
Yeah, actually, I like nitro because it's highly
Nitro.
Yeah.
highly complimentary.
It could be anything in that shit.
Yeah, that's right.
Right. Reminds me of the big time
So
wrestling.
how would we classify our music? I think that, you know, I can't write a love song, but I think all my songs are about love,
Yeah.
and I have a really hard time with that because I don't want to write a love song, but eventually it becomes a love song because I'm talking about fucking smacking you in the face and telling you about people that fucking right in your fucking face are loving you.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I really have a really hard time with being soft with the concept, so it comes across as hard. And so yeah, I'm a fucking hard rocker. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
I'm no nonsense, no bullshit.
Yeah.
Don't
Yeah.
fucking
Lyrically,
gaslight, or you know it is what it is, and let's move on. And then
Perfect,
we
yeah.
can grow. And that's the kind of music. Those are the lyrics, and that's my tone, where I come from. And fortunately, I've been blessed with people that can hear that,
Yep.
Awesome.
and that's what kind of music that we write.
So you guys have recently cut an album.
Sort of.
Well,
I say it's a like glorified demo.
okay, so glorified demo, how many songs are on that?
7.
Okay, so these guys just recently cut an album. 7 songs is a lot of album time.
You think so?
I do. I do.
think like
That was more
15
recording
songs.
time.
Well, you know what? That's
back in the day.
back in the day,
Yeah.
7-8 songs was an album, man. So
Back in the day, yeah, that was.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're
but
right.
they were-
so what's the average minute time on your on
That's a good
5.
question.
5?
Yeah.
That's 35
Because
minutes.
we fucking jam, dude.
I know you. I know, yeah. And that's cool. That's all right. So you guys are a hard rock band. You're not a
Sorry.
pop band. No, you're not. You're all good. Don't worry about that. So
All the ladies tell me that.
So let's talk about recording that, man.
Yeah.
so
okay,
where did you guys do the session?
That's a whole lot.
Shit, we did the session.
And that
we did it in
wasn't one
Ballard.
place.
Oh,
We
that's cool. So
That was the meat of our session. Was
So like
Ballard.
I was very specific on what I wanted to do when we went in the recording. I had different
No, you
guitars.
you
I had
came in
different
on the
amps.
You
Yeah.
came in on the recording.
On the recording, did
Yeah.
I? Was Ricky there before? No. When we
Yeah,
went in,
Ricky-
we did all the tracks with up at the substation.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, those guys.
Oh, no, you're
You know
right.
what, Ben?
You're
That
totally right.
board. That board.
Yeah,
I
I know
cannot
of it.
remember the name of that board, but that board was handmade
Yep.
in
by
Kentucky.
Teddy Pendergrass.
Yeah, There's only 1,500 of those boards that have ever been produced. That's how amazing that board is at the substation.
I know.
You didn't know that, did you?
Arson's doing it now.
That's because
it
wasn't
shown to us by
I am
the
a gear
engineer.
slut, and I understand.
Well, no, I understand.
Yeah.
It had some circuits on it, that's for sure. It did really produce some really good tones, but I don't think it was manipulated very well.
Anyway, let's talk about that. So my roommate did the recordings. He got great sounds.
Yeah.
I had different amps, different guitars, different tones. I had very specific things I wanted to accomplish. And we had most of that down. We had all the backing tracks. We were going in to do vocals. And the unbacked up hard drive crashed, and all of that was
That
gone.
was a nightmare. That really...
So was that your fault or theirs?
No, it was their fault.
It was totally their fault.
So pretty much the rest of the recording was free.
Of course.
At that point. But we had to go back and do everything. And it was like after putting in months of work, it was just kind of like...
And we were already writing new material.
Yeah, we just
So
kind
we
of
were
rushed
already
through
moved
it to
on.
get it done, more or less.
It kind of sucked. But we fucking did it, man.
Yep.
I'm not so proud of it, but, I mean, it was a workout. And, I like working out.
And then we moved over to mix it with Greg
Yeah.
at
I don't know what your
the
experience
recovery
was,
room.
but that was fun for me.
I loved working. I
Yeah,
love working
okay.
with Greg. He's
All right.
just
I have never heard of Mix It.
mix it
Mix it. No, he didn't say that.
Oh, he didn't. What did he say?
about what
The studio that you went to after you did the substation.
I know, it was
recovery
the recovery room.
The recovery room.
with Greg Markle.
Oh, dude, I think I just saw.
Yeah, he was fucking awesome, dude.
He makes
Yeah,
effects. He's amazing.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
I just
You know
saw
what?
that on
Hence
the.
the fucking name.
Yeah.
He recovered our shit
Yeah,
because I was done.
yeah.
At that point.
He's a great mixer. He's a cool guy. Cool
I didn't
cat.
realize
Had
it
fun
was
up there.
Seattle. It's Seattle, right?
He's like in your neighborhood.
Yeah, dude.
He's right up the street.
I was
No,
just,
he's in Ballard.
I was just on
Yeah.
the internet today looking at his website. I was like going,
Yeah.
who's this guy?
I think he
He
kind of
lives
saved
over
our
by the
ass.
Fred Meyer
actually,
of
what I
85th. Yeah,
think.
Wow.
yeah. He's a super cool guy.
Wow.
He
Yeah.
saved our ass.
Yep.
We wasted some
Smart-
time and
smart
money,
guy.
and that guy saved our ass.
Yep. And we had to pay him for mixing and doing all that. So it was a whole thing. But, you know, there's good parts of the recording. There's stuff that I wish we had the old tracks we could have done different or better. But I'm proud
Or
of
we
it.
could move on. I'm proud of everything. Yeah, I mean, it's like,
It's like
if you think about Sean,
Yeah.
you can hear our struggles of our accomplishments in the music,
Yep.
which nakedly I was like, I would never want to expose that, but you know what? Who the fuck cares?
Right.
And if we keep doing what we do with the strength that we did it with,
Yep.
it wouldn't even matter, and it
Well,
doesn't
it doesn't matter.
It was a great process. I wish that we never lost our original live tracks because they were on fucking fire.
Yeah, they were.
They were on fucking fire.
Yep.
And it took the wind out of our sails, and it made us, we had guitar player issues, and so we had to
Enough about you,
restructure.
buddy.
Not me.
No,
I got my own issues.
Yeah.
that's his middle name is Issues,
Yeah.
So
in a good way.
after we practice, when I'm going back home to Rainier Beach and you'd go to Columbia City, we'd stop by Lottie's, have a couple drinks, man.
And some like nasty food,
Yeah. And well,
nasty good food,
I
because that's my buddy.
kind of like the food.
That's my
there.
buddy. I don't want to discount.
Yeah.
I love my buddy,
Yeah,
and I
all
want him
good.
to
Yeah,
succeed.
it's all right.
Lottie's Lounge.
You're there for
Everybody
the
go there,
scotch.
eat
Come
something,
on.
drink something, mostly. Drink something.
But that's where you kept talking. Like that's when I first started talking to you about your lyrics, man. Like the
Oh, you did?
insight.
Oh,
We're
yeah,
going
yeah.
to my lyrics
The
now.
insight to your lyrics is
right.
ridiculous.
Why is it ridiculous?
I don't know, man, because your thought process is so different than mine.
It's
Like
so
what I hear in your lyrics is not the story you told me, and the way you relate to them is just fucking incredible to me.
How is that incredible?
I don't know, man. Let's talk about some of your lyrics. Pick a song.
Yeah. What's
Well,
the
you tell
process?
me.
Callous
You
Hands,
asked me
White
a
as a New
question,
Black,
and
Circus.
Circus. We're in a fucking circus right now.
Right.
Of
right.
course.
Yeah. And it could be really, bigger than it could be megalomaniac. It could be fucking very chauvinistic. But right now we're in a struggle for who's wearing the biggest balls, and sometimes it's women and sometimes it's men. I go through it with my own household, and I joke about it, and I get fucking chastised about it. But it ultimately it's a joke for me because that's who I am. I was like, it's just a thing.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't take it so goddamn seriously.
No, I do. I take them all seriously.
No, we all do. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And I guess that's why it's
right.
humorous and poetic.
Right.
Is because that's what it is. And, I don't really change my lyrics that much in that song, but it means a fucking huge amount.
Yep.
Because we're talking about our Me Too, and we're talking about our Ginsburg right now.
Right.
I'm not a preacher or anything, but those are the things that are mostly important to a lot of people.
A lot of people.
And so those are our trigger points.
Right.
Thinking about how thoughts of mine comes in waves, artificial insemination. This busted hyperdrive keeps pulling me and pulling me away and away. Politician stands in his corner now because he misbehaved. It's something special that you cannot resist. So wait a minute, the parade is coming through any day. It's something special that you're sure not to miss. So jaded are the clowns, persistent droves. I'm sitting here and I'm thinking about how thoughts of mine comes in waves, artificial insemination. This busted hyperdrive keeps pulling me and pulling me away and away. Politician stands in a corner now because she misbehaved. It's something special that you cannot resist. So wait a minute, the parade is coming through any day. It's something special that you're sure not to miss. So jaded are the clowns who persist in droves. know, collectively and inspirationally and artistically, those are the things that we have to bounce off of. And so that's, you know, that it's a nursery rhyme.
Right.
I would love, if I could get by, I would love to just write little 2-line nursery rhymes and be, you know, have my shit spread across America for the rest of my life.
Right.
But it's not that simple.
Yeah,
right?
Never is.
But here is it is that simple.
Yeah, it is.
And that's where it is.
Yep.
So, yeah, those are most of my lyrics. They're no nonsense. They mean everything and they mean nothing at all.
Right.
Oh, okay.
Until they mean something to you.
Right.
That's poetry.
So do you
right?
like embrace the Jim Morrison aspect of writing lyrics?
The Jim Morrison?
Yeah, sort of.
Man, that guy was just trying to get laid. I'm just trying to fucking get paid.
Yeah. So actually, these guys are high-fiving. So actually, what I like about Jim Morrison is the arbitrary approach that he has. Do you use an arbitrary approach to your lyrics?
All the fucking time.
There you go, man. And I like
and
that.
It's so
Why
funny
the
because
fuck not?
I hear totally specific things when I listen to his lyrics.
Well, that's because that's your interpretation.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
And that is actually the brilliance of arbitrary lyrics, because people interpret it the way that they want to understand it. Doesn't necessarily mean anything.
It ain't the truth.
No, it's not the truth.
Like I told you earlier, opinions are opinions, and opinions are truths, and truths are opinions.
And like I said, everybody's got two opinions that are like armpits, and they both stink.
They both fucking stink.
They both stink. That's right.
Man, this is like Lennon and McCartney over
You
here.
guys do your thing, man.
Yeah.
Let's get it out of the way.
Why are you even in here?
Yeah. Well,
I was asking myself the same question.
Yeah. You're excused.
Nah.
I'm going to go Facebook. You guys,
Yeah.
More whiskey with you.
I'll go get more whiskey.
Away with you.
Yeah. Be gone. No.
Be gone. Yes. Yeah.
I get that a lot.
No, exciting times. I think these are very exciting times. I'm laughing a lot. I am producing a lot of laughter in my life through the things that are happening right now, because we're told that we can't engage like we're engaging right now. I mean, like I'm less than 6 feet away from you, and I'm not afraid of you. How about that?
How dare you reveal that on my podcast? I think I'm like 3 feet away from you. Yeah.
I'm 6 feet away from, or 4 feet away from the wall that separates us.
Yeah, that's right.
That's 20 feet away.
Right. Yeah.
That's a lie, everybody.
Actually, yeah. I don't want to admit it, but it's true. But I believe that
You're going to have to cut this part out of the podcast, or Dan's
Maybe,
going to be so in trouble with his daughter.
No. Maybe, or it's just showing that I think that we should all look out for each other on how the information is spread of what we believe in.
Yeah.
And the intensity of how we maneuver with our beliefs, so that we don't fucking kill each other psychologically.
We just need to double check our sources.
We just,
you and me are
you know
be
what?
fucking
We don't
arguing
need to
about
double
this.
check
We
shit.
ended our
We
friendship.
No, I'm not gonna.
we
We're
just
not, because I'm not going there.
yeah. Too
It's
late.
over, man.
We're already there. We're already
It's a
there.
podcast. I'm out.
I love you, man. Don't leave.
All right.
Yeah.
But
let's cap that off for a
Yeah,
second.
we're gonna cap that out.
Let's cap that off.
Pre Breonna Taylor,
I think,
pre Black Lives Matters.
no, let's not do that.
No, seriously.
No.
You wrote "White is the New Black."
I know, and I listened to that song like 17 times today.
Yeah.
I literally.
So
listened to
is that a new song you guys are doing?
That's
no,
an old song.
That's an old fucking song from the vaudevillian days,
So
and it
White
came out
is
of
a
my
new-
ass when we
From
White is the New
Vaudeville,
Block.
like out of the 20s?
No, Dan wrote
the
it early in
concept.
his- Yeah.
Oh yeah.
The concept is entertainment.
So it's not orange is the new black; it's white is the new black.
Well, that's where Orange is the New Black came from,
Right. Yeah.
because they didn't want to say White is the New Black.
Oh, okay. Got it.
In my opinion,
might be
might be
valid.
they're talking about a different concept of being jailed,
Right.
but you're still being jailed.
White is the new black, 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 black. White the game's always the same. Except for when it's always in the white is the new black, 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 black. White is the new black, 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 black. Well, it's all in your head, the things that you said. You put it to bed and you rest in peace. Time and again, you played to your friendship. You did like a burning sea. So big, puts me down in my head like a bone. And if you, we are so as when you, but the game's always the same. Except for when it's always in the. Any difference? I bet it's not any difference. I bet it's not any different. Yeah, I bet it's not any different. I bet it's not any different. I bet it's not any different. I bet it's not any different.
No argument for me here, man.
You are capitalizing on white is the new black, orange is the new black. If you say orange is the new black, you have your orange jumpsuit. So now you're in a different perspective of a world that is being plagiarized and sold.
Right.
And so white is the new black is always the white man, or I didn't even want to say this out loud, but everybody knows that the trials and the suffragette is being to have. Let me articulate this. The suffragette is being exposed monetarily.
Oh yeah. You get no argument from me. I'm not
being made off of your suffrage.
Of course there is.
So white is the new black.
Yeah, look at the media, man.
And it's been happening since the Beastie Boys.
Oh yeah.
You name it.
Right. Yeah.
Pat Boone. Fuck that motherfucker. Even though I watched him like a fucking dizzy fucking Gillespie.
Oh yeah.
What's the one line that's like, time and again? What is it? What do you say?
You plagiarize my sins.
You plagiarize my sins.
You treat me like a disease.
Yeah. That always stuck with me too, and I don't even really know what that means.
You plagiarize my sins. You plagiar? You're acting like your sins are my sins.
Right.
You think you're a fucking gangster?
Yeah.
Fuck
Right.
you.
Yeah.
Get the fuck off my ride.
Yeah.
Sorry, public.
No, actually,
I'm very passionate about that, and I
don't worry
fucking
about
hate
that.
it.
Yeah, don't
Yep.
worry about that.
I
That's
don't
all
have to worry
good.
about
Yeah.
shit. You know, I'm an older guy, so I don't know how.
So, hey, actually, you're with me right now. So, define older.
Older guy?
What does older mean?
You can't date my daughter.
Sitting in my daddy's basement. I'm sitting in front of the drums. My brother's trying to grab my stick, so I send him on a candy run. He comes back in full swing. He gives me this crazy look because in his hand he should bring a strange little box, a box with wings. Box of candy with. I got a box of candy with. I got my box of candy with. I got my box of candy with. That's it. My mom's is on the warpath. She trying to put us to bed. So I took to the left, then I took to the right. But she's so quick, so I don't bite. My daddy says he'll save my candy. Then he passes it to all his friends. As my eyes shut upstairs, the band began to wail. I wake up the next morning, candy wrappers everywhere, spontaneous combustion. My dad and all his friends. Well, at least they saved me one thing, a box with only one. At least they saved me one thing, a box with only one. Inside that box it had, that box had one. Inside the box it had the writings on the one.
I think I don't know. I don't know what that means, Brian, because I will definitely fucking dive off of some shit and probably break my face I think I still have that capability.
Yeah.
I will get on my skateboard if I have to. I'll do that. I'm into the angst because that's where
Right.
I come from.
Right.
I can't stand any bullshit. I'm gonna fight for what I believe in.
Amen, brother.
But the belief has got to be a belief, not a flag.
Right.
And so, yeah, I think that keeps us young and that keeps us fucking playing the music that we do because it's high energy and it's no nonsense and it's no bullshit.
Yeah.
It
I
comes
agree.
from the heart, and it's true. And sometimes it's not as what we want, but it is what it is, and it becomes what it is.
Yep.
And I think that's what makes our band. You know, we're fucking
Awesome. Yeah.
We're like, these guys are trained musicians.
Wait a minute. So are you.
I've
So
trained myself to
are
believe
you.
that I'm fucking badass.
Yeah, you are badass. I'm going to vouch for that right now. You are badass.
Thanks, Bryan.
Yeah.
Thanks,
My buddy always said that to me. What's one thing you can't teach? Experience.
Being a
Oh,
badass.
man.
Experience,
Yeah.
man.
Yeah.
We got
That's
plenty
exactly
of that.
right.
You gotta live it.
You gotta live it.
So
Dan's
we've been
lived a lot
blessed
of
to, you know, I'm from California, and I'll have to say, if I met these guys in California, we'd be the Chili Peppers. I'm kidding.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Why? No, you guys.
No, I love their.
You guys
I love
got a
those
great
guys'
sound,
energy.
man. It's amazing. Yeah.
We're having fun.
Yeah.
And
That's what it's all about, right?
That's what it's all
Yeah.
about. And we'll get through all this psychological warfare bullshit that we're going through, and we're gonna fucking.
Amen to that, brother.
We're
When
gonna
it's all
fucking-
over and we can
Yeah.
practice again.
We're gonna be in
play.
the pit together again.
Yeah.
One day, and
Be
it's
out
coming
there.
fucking soon.
I
So,
can't wait.
guys, I just want to say we got a covenant going on here. So we're going to do a video with Knuckles and Dan and Sean. We're going to make that happen, right?
Even Jim, you're gonna let Jim play? You're not gonna drum for us?
Oh,
Jimmy.
So here's
Jimmy.
the deal. If we do the recordings here, it's me who plays drums.
yeah.
But
No.
you don't know.
It'll
but,
just be your face and Jim's body.
yeah.
Can we?
I
How is
have
your
such
cut
a
and paste?
great face.
Yeah.
Can I
You
smile
do.
for you?
You do. You have a face made for radio play.
Yeah, but we'll go down and do the video shoot. Jim's
The
gonna
video
play.
shit? Our video's already shit?
No.
Okay, sorry, my bad.
Video shoot.
More whiskey for you.
Yep.
Yeah, more whiskey for you. Then we'll definitely have Jim do it. So we're gonna
Because we pay that guy.
you actually pay Sean.
No.
You pay Jim.
We pay Jim.
Oh, that's good.
With like blood and sweat. Shit like that.
Yep.
Yeah. So
Believe me, we've paid.
we're gonna catch a video shoot of Knuckles with me not playing drums, which will probably be better.
Not
So-
your face, but maybe your body.
Yeah. Oh.
Or vice versa. We haven't decided
yeah,
yet.
we got that.
It's all
Got that
in the
going
mix.
on. Yeah.
Yeah. My producers are like, they're weird.
Awesome.
Whoever
So-
they are.
So everybody, we just want to say thank you very much for listening.
Thank you.
Dan.
Dan, it's me. And I'm so grateful to be here. This is like a happy moment in my life right now. This is Bryan. Thank you so much for letting us do this.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I want to reach out to everyone I can, of course, because that's what our business is touching people's lives. I hope I can say things that relate to your time and your space, because that's what I like to do, and that's what I'm gonna fucking do anyway, no matter what. So fuck off.
Sean, last words.
I got nothing. Now you can follow
got
that.
nothing.
Oh,
I
you
can
know,
follow
wait a
that.
minute, hold on. So I just want everybody to know Sean said he has nothing to say.
That's true. I'm
Finally.
like quiet.
Motherfucker talk so much in practice. God damn it.
This is, with Sean, it's like blah 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 blah.
I gotta
blah,
go.
Blah blah blah.
like, what?
Wait a minute. I have nothing else to say. Blah 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 blah. So go ahead, Sean.
I just wanted this. These guys are buddies and they're flipping each other's shit. So everything's all good. Sean, I want to say thank you for getting us here.
Yeah,
here in this
That's
podcast.
awesome.
Yeah.
This guy's my brother, and I love him, and I'm so happy to be playing music with this guy. He actually makes me a better musician, and that's what it's all about.
Actually, I'm going to take it one step further. Sean makes me a better human being.
Oh.
Oh, huh? Bum. Ah, gotcha.
Ah, shucks, you guys.
Oh yeah.
You know what? No, Sean, all you got to say is, Bryan, stop it some more.
I'm a little creeped out right now.
I think there's going to be a mic drop pretty soon right here.
Anyway, thank you, everybody. Thank you for listening. This is great. What a great time
Peace!
Yes. Finish it out, Dan.
Out.
That was great. I wish you guys the best of skill and the best of success. Want more Mackncheeze podcast? Go to Bryan at Mackncheeze at iTunes, Spotify, Google Podcast, Breaker, and several others. I can't even mention all of them. You'll find us at mackncheeze.com, mackncheesemusic.blog, and Bryan at Mackncheeze on YouTube. Thanks for listening. Peace and cheers.
They call it a Royale with cheese.
Hey everyone, if you enjoyed this video and you got something out of it, please subscribe to Bryan at Mackncheeze on YouTube. Just press that subscribe button and you'll never miss another episode. Hey, and you got that going for you, right? All right, cheers, have a great day.